Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Scott Schachter in Pismo Beach, California. Actually today I'm in San Luis Obispo in the vineyards of San Luis Obispo County. And just wanted to talk to you today about some approaches to dry eye. I get asked quite a bit when I'm fortunate enough to run into you guys around the country. What should I buy? What kind of equipment should I get to invest in my dry eye practice? And really I think you need to look at where you're at. Are you currently doing nothing? Are you doing a little bit? Are you sort of a beginner, intermediate, or advanced? And when you're going to learn about dry eye at various lectures and workshops, sort of think about where you are. You don't want to start from 0 and go to 100 right away. So if you're doing nothing right now and you just want to get started, I like to think back to a paper by Christophe Baudouin that said you could essentially treat dry eye with a symptom questionnaire and a fluorescein strip. Keep it very simple. It requires no real investment. You can just start screening with the symptom questionnaire and using your vital dyes and doing a couple other things. Keep it very, very simple. And at that point, you're screening for dry eye and you're treating it in a very rudimentary level, but you're still treating it. If it gets sort of complicated, you're in that position, you're referring them out for more help. The next position would be if you're already sort of doing that and you want to move on to the next thing, you can start to invest in some equipment, some imaging, some treatment technologies that are out there, and you're managing most of what's going on, but you're still, you're not really referring out, but you're managing most everything that you have right there. The third level would be to become essentially a referral center where you're treating a lot. You get to be known in your community as somebody who's taking on most of the dry eye that's out there, even the tougher cases. So that's when you're really investing in more of the technology. I think again, for the beginner level, start with vital dyes, symptom questionnaires, express some glands. You can transilluminate to take a look at meibomian glands. The next step, I think, really start to look at imaging, meibography imaging. Talk to patients about what's going on. Look at point of care testing, osmolarity, MMP9s for inflammation, and start managing patients that way. And then when you get more advanced, you can be looking at things like IPL, LipiFlow. There's a lot of great pipeline technology that's coming out right now that's going to help treat MGD. So think again about when you approach your dry eye education and where you want to do, how you want to invest in your dry eye practice. Think about where you are and where you want to be. Take it one step at a time. If you're not doing anything, above all, keep it simple. I find that's really the only way that, well, for me anyway, that's what I did. I had to do it stepwise and keep a very simple approach to make sure I could just sort of streamline it into my practice, and it's become something over time that's been a big part of my practice and a very rewarding part of my practice as well. So think about where you are and where you want to be and how to get there. Thanks a lot.